This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Thompson, and it's Washington in at the 3. And for Boston, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the point. So Dallas will get the first possession. Now Irving. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Davis finds Washington. Here's Gafford.
Daniel Gafford, assisted by Kyrie Irving.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
The ball goes to Dallas.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, he needs to get himself under control here. That's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
Checking in for Boston, Peyton Pritchard.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Nice ball movement by Boston. Inside, stolen by Washington. Thompson outside, shoots it up. Here's Gafford. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. I mean, those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. And an intentional foul right there.
Jaylen Brown. First personal foul, 4th team foul.
Now here's Irving. Defense is right there. Gafford trying to break free. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Thompson. Lets it go with a 3. On offense, here are the Celtics. Back to Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. He kicks it. Clock at 4. Over Irving. And too long on the shot. Now the Mavericks with it. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. And it's Washington missing.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Tatum. Right through the knee for the layup.
And, you know, his height and quick release help Tatum do work in the post. The defense can only do so much.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Holiday. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up off the glass. Dallas leading by 7. Irving kicks to Gafford. Floats it up for Davis. And he lays in the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
And here's Washington outside. He goes up again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. Fifth
This
team
is
foul.
his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Dallas, Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
A different look for Dallas. Exum comes in for Washington. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Thompson. So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
Start it.
Which loudest section wants a T-shirt?
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Davis against Horford. And that's going to be a travel.
Dallas ball.
Dallas with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. He's perfect from the line this time. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Irving. Holiday gets the bucket. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie outside. A second chance effort. And it's Gafford laying it in. Got 6. Here's Pritchard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On the wing, Holiday. The Celtics working the ball around now. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. Irving passes to Exum, and he commits the intentional foul. For Dallas, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. 1:43 left to play here in the first. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Exum. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. And Davis wide open. He shoots. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago, 82% on the season.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
For Boston. Celtics trail by 18. Out left to the wing. Down low. Here's Holiday. And he banks in the lane. 58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Trains the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 5 points so far.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
.52 seconds left in the first quarter. No good on the quick three. The Celtics to the wing on the left. Here's Hauser. That one doesn't go. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Nobody near Irving. Nailed from three-point land. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Puts it up off the inbound, and he hits the jump shot. 5 points in the game. That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Mavericks ball.
Lively. And that one is stuffed right through.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
From deep. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Hauser the pass to Craig. And Davis sends it back. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Dallas. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back right after this.
Dance Squad. Look who's coming out of the court.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Exum. He's out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Here's Exum.
And, Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And, guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Now, here is Irving. And the shot goes down.
Assist goes to Olivier Maxence Prosper.
Here's Tatum. Kicks to Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Horford. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And some changes here for the Mavericks. For Exum. Second free throw, no good. The Mavericks an impressive 65% having their way with this defense.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
The Celtics gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Irving. He has 7. To the inside. Got his first 2 points of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To White. Here's Porzingis, but they recover it. Horford, no luck. The Mavericks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. No good from Irving. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Brown kicks to White. It's rebounded by Dallas. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Got 6 assists in the game.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
And here are the Mavericks now. They're on an 11-2 run. To the paint. And the basket by Prosper. Prosper's got his first points of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Washington against Tatum. Powell.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Thompson. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Assisted, Kyrie Irving.
Boston shoot. Tatum passes. Here's Porzingis. Yes, that goes in. Porzingis has got his third basket of the night right there.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Powell.
Dwight Powell.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And here's Tatum for 3. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 5. And so here is Dallas. Irving passes to Washington. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Washington will match your threes because he's got game from outside.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
The first half, 2 minutes.
Here's White. Horford in the post. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Washington. Second chance shot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And, you know, when Powell is this deep, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
The Mavericks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. The free throw drops for Powell, so Boston ends up going with a new group. .143 left in the second quarter. Pass to Craig. Here's Pritchard. The shot by Pritchard, no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Inside. There's 1:17 left in the first half, and he lays it straight in. Pritchard's got his second basket of the night. Dallas again missing. Boston shoot. The pass to Craig. Over Thompson. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And so here is Dallas following the bucket by the Celtics.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
All by himself. Here's Pritchard. Another shot. Here's Craig. And it's in there.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Irving passes to Thompson. Irving attacking. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Got 9. Boston shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Nice ball movement by Boston. Craig. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And now we'll send it over to...
Look who's coming onto the court. It's your
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Holiday. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. There with Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the one stop. That's the Boston 5.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long. Too determined as well.
Here's Gafford. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 8.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
To the middle. Here's Gafford.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. He shoots again. Yes, once again. It remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Down low. And it's Washington missing. For Boston, right side Holiday. Teardrop shot. Good D by Thompson. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. For Washington, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Pass to Exum. Dinwiddie outside. Now Davis. Pass to Exum. 5 on the clock. Gafford kicks to Davis. Porzingis with the block. Left side, Brown. Bounce pass, Davis. Here's Exum. Passes it. Floats it up for Davis.
Anthony Davis. Assisted. Daniel Gafford.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Fires for three. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from outside. Boston's right side, White. Trying to end the drought, and it's good on the way up.
With the shot, Drew Holiday will be assessed.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Thompson outside. There's the three. No good on that one. And it's Boston the other way. Outside Holiday. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's. Here's Dallas. Dinwiddie kicks to Thompson. Back to Dinwiddie. The pass to Exum. Puts up a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Exum's got his second bucket of the night.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Boy, Coach has to love seeing Porzingis scoring like this. I mean, he is totally locked in so far tonight.
And they go to the intentional foul. The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Here's Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game. And so they foul intentionally. And the Mavericks making a change here.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so here is Dallas. Thompson outside. Thompson is doubled. Dinwiddie for three. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Sam Hauser. Second
And let's get your
foul.
take, guys, on the
Fourth
scoring
team
breakdown
foul.
for Dallas.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't
Derek
cooled
Lively.
off at all.
2 shots.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And the second free throw, good. For Boston, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Craig. Shoots over Gafford. Craig, good. Craig's got 8 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Here's Dinwiddie. And he makes good on the layup.
Spencer
A super high
Dinwiddie.
percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
For Boston, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. It's good. There's 1:26 left in the third. Pass to Exum. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the
Mavericks
defense.
ball.
And this
At the line
is
for
his
the
first
Mavericks.
trip to the line
Klay
tonight.
Thompson.
And so he hits the technical free
Substitution
throw.
for the Mavericks.
Man, Thompson is
Kessler
phenomenal as a
Edwards.
two-way player. A
PJ
knockdown
Washington.
shooter from everywhere, challenged or unchallenged, and he defends at an elite level too.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. And Washington subbed in for Exum. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is
Shooting
that
for
he's
Dallas.
trying to slow the game
Spencer
down a little bit.
Right.
That's
2
a
shots.
stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Craig. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Got 4 points now in the quarter.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Edwards, and it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position, That shot never had a chance.
Dallas shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. There's the lob to the hoop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Pass to Hauser. Craig with it. Over Edwards. Horford trying to free himself up. Thompson surveying the floor. Here's Edwards. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Mavericks on top as they wrap up the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
Celtics foul. Derek White.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Edwards, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. To the right side. Kicks to Williams. Inside, here's Powell.
Yeah, really good to see Powell playing within the offense and taking quality shots and riding his hot hand.
The Celtics shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Cornette passes to Walsh. Shoots over Powell. Walsh can't get it to go. Dallas shoot. Here's Marshall. Up again, and it's put back in by Powell.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Celtics passing it around.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. Outside Williams. Here's Prosper. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The kick out to Brown. Rebounded by Prosper. Prosper's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here is Marshall. To the middle. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Dinwiddie against Brown. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Out to the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Dallas ball.
Dallas making a switch here.
Dante Exum.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Williams. And here's Marshall from the arc. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Brown. Passes to Craig. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Exum leading the charge. Williams gets the bucket.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
That one good for 2.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
For Dallas, they've... Williams dishes to Marshall. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. The Mavericks also with a sub. Outside Williams to the inside. And the basket by Prosper.
Maxence Prosper.
Prosper's got 6 here in this quarter.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Craig. Tatum passes to White. Powell pulls it in. The pass to Exum. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Off target with his 3. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Craig passes. Back to Craig. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Torrey Craig.
That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Celtics. For White. For Dallas. And he's good on the second. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. Pass to Exum. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Shooting for the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving. At the line for 1.
And the technical free throw is good.
Tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of him.
Two minutes remaining.
Kicks to Irving.
2 minutes.
Pass to Exum. Down low. Here's Edwards. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Assist from
Exum's got
Dante
5 assists
Exum.
in the game.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Passes it to Craig. It's stolen by Edwards. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
On defense, the Celtics. Here's Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Kessler Edwards.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Boston for the 3. Powell pulls it in. Got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Dallas.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For Kyrie Irving.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Dallas is Thompson outside, and he commits the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here, Greg. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
.109 left in the 4th quarter. And there's the pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Irving, looking to end the run, and it goes down 2 points.
Craig. The assist by Peyton Pritchard.
58 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Irving. D right on him, and Edwards with the stuff.
Edwards.
Here's Pritchard. Out to the right wing. 20 feet out. Irving with it. Pass to Powell.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Hauser. Here's Craig. The Mavericks pull it in.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Boston has possession. Out of bounds.
Ball
Dallas takes
over.
possession.
Mavericks ball.
Checking in for Boston, Drew Holiday.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Peyton Pritchard. 3rd personal foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Hauser. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Outside Irving. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here.
That's the end
This
of the game.
one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were
Folks,
waiting
we'd
for
like to thank you for
something to
coming
get
out and
excited about,
supporting
Greg,
your
but they
team.
never got it.
Please
They
drive
sure
home
didn't. I mean,
safely,
they
and we
just
hope to see you
rolled
again
to
at the
this
next
win. They
event.
made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
As the ringleader of their offense, he has been on his game tonight, spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved, making